Alright, good. Because I'm gonna cut that episode off there, and I'm gonna start the next episode for the next fortress!
Woohoo!
But this location looks pretty good.
Amazing. What kind of trees do we have?
Not actually sure. Paradise nut tree. Apple tree.
Ooh, apple trees are good.
Read that as clitoris tree. I'm not sure that's right though.
Wait, what? What kind of tree?
You heard me. I think I read it wrong though.
Let's just assume you did.
Citron. Right.
Citron, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a fruit tree.
Durian? Apparently durians grow on trees.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, didn't really realize that though.
Citron fruit not be brewed.
Disappointing. It's my most common tree. Actually, no, paradise nut is.
Yeah. Durians can be brewed into durian wine. I do not want to know what that would taste like.
Let alone smell.
Fruit properties of paradise nut tree, edible and cookable. Citron fruit be cooked, just can't be brewed. Okay, so we at least have one fruit tree that we can make wine from.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, so is that are those the only kinds of trees we have?
From what I could find.
Okay. Well, overall, we have some stuff that we can cook, and at least one type that we can make wine out of, so that's not going to be bad. And it looks like we have plenty of soil, so...
Oh yeah,
Nice.
plenty of that. Good lord.
Wait, we have apples, don't we?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. So apples can be eaten raw, cooked, brewed into cider. It's just great.
Black Zarkon, sweet. Stop being fisher dwarves.
Brook, don't we?
I still don't like fisher dwarves.
Really, why? You can use the shells for things.
Yeah, still. They just, for some reason, every single one I make just leaves a giant mess.
Really, you don't know how to manage fisher dwarves.
I know how to manage them, it's just, they're annoying.
Jeez.
Fine, fine, I'll make some fisher things.
I mean, while dwarves can live off of plump helmets alone, they prefer a little bit of variety in their food. And it'll help keep them from, you know, devouring all the plump helmets to start off with. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure you had some, like, paired cow liver or something to start with, so...
Hmm. Got the fishery. I'm gonna make a kitchen now.
Yeah. These dwarves will not go hungry. Just be sure to make a refuse pile. 'Cause otherwise, all the shells and bones and stuff are just gonna start clogging up the fishery in the kitchen.
There you go, refuse pile. Aha!
Sweet.
Big ass refuse pile. I will later mark the refuse pile as in the volcano.
Well, you know, if you have a brook, we'll also have access to a couple of varieties of plants. That will be fun and interesting to grow.
Yeah,
Maybe.
actually, that'll be good.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, you know me, whenever I play Dwarf Fortress, I end up with just like 20 farms.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, like a third of them are for textile, but whatever.
I play Dwarf Fortress very dwarfy, so it's all of my stuff is based on minerals and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but dwarves need clothes, and clothes come from plants, so farms.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised. Most dwarves don't actually need clothes if they're surrounded by masterwork shit.
I suppose that's true.
Sure, I may be
Like,
naked,
actually,
but that's a really good door.
Should probably also designate the brook as a place to drink and also a fishing area. You can use the same zone for both, if I remember correctly. You should also probably designate some area in the trees as gathering zones for fruit.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. If it's just
Though it'd be
a
probably
general
beneficial if I
gathering
just did
zone,
a
they'll
shit
also
ton more.
gather other neat plants and herbs and shit. Well, I don't really use
Well, if I
herbs
suppose
so
if I have a
much.
giant area for collecting stuff like that, I won't really have to worry about it again.
Yeah. But it's also worth, at some point or another, just looking at, the individual plants and seeing if, you can find hemp or jute. Or something like that. But I mean, if you assign a gigantic gathering area for fruit and stuff, then usually you'll, like, capture quite a few things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of cultivating it.
Oh,
So
hey,
what
we have a
animals do you
herbalist.
Oh, hey.
Sweet.
What animals do you start with on a default embark? I actually don't even remember anymore.
2 dogs, 2 cats, and,
And like 2 miscellaneous livestock animals,
yes.
right?
Yeah. Yak and, water buffalo is what I got.
See, this is why I always prepare carefully. Oh well, you can order it, yaks and stuff if you want.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that I know how to do this channel-y shit, that'd be great.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that you struck there?
Basalt.
Ah, makes sense. You know, as a forested region, it's entirely possible we'll have coal here.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if this is a breeding pair of dogs.
Knowing my luck with default embarks, it probably isn't.
Yep, they're both girls.
Well, hey. At least we got the bitches.
Now we just need immortality.
Yep. We kind of did things in reverse order, but oh well. This is how things worked out.
Yeah.
Although, you know, you could go into a really, really deep philosophical rant about Vegeta's policy of first immortality and then the bitches.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, the dude really, really has his priorities in proper order. So, I mean, he takes care of himself first. He makes sure that he's going to always be okay. No matter what happens, he'll be okay. And that's really good.
Yes.
And once he has, you know, that accomplished, once he has realized his self, and once he has, you know, realized that his potential to always just be okay, no matter what situation he's going to end up in, then he can worry about finding people to be with on a, you know, long-term or short-term basis, however it works out. You know, Vegeta, very, very short-term.
Mm-hmm.
Except in the case of Bulma, but you know what, that's just how things work. Short jokes.
Yeah.
I know, right, Lua?
Every single person except my 2 miners are everyone except my 2 miners are devoted to gathering food or plants or fishing.
Oh, good. Should probably have someone just be cooking. That's what I usually do. Like you prepare fish and you cook, and you gather stuff and you fish, and you 2 dipshits mine. Then once I've got a few places carved out, I convert one of the miners into a mason, so he can start like building things that need to be. Because one of them should default start with masonry. And then usually by the time I am getting like the basic setup, I get my first immigration wave and I can start filling in the gaps. I love how peaceful these dwarves' lives seem right now. Some of them are just like picking fruit, some are just fishing, a couple of them are mining. Well, they're literally digging into a mountain full of liquid death. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably make that room like double size or something, just so you can utilize all the magma and stuff. Just probably make some kind of huge hall for specifically those kinds of things. Magma shenanigans.
What is Cobalite used for again? I don't remember.
Cobaltite?
Yes.
Okay. It's seriously just useful in making blue things. However, it is particularly dense, making it useful for stonefall traps and as catapult ammunition.
Noted. I will make my dining hall out of Cobaltite. It'll be nice and blue.
Yeah, I love it when I get cobalt. Because then I just like make all kinds of blue furniture and stuff. It's great.
I know what I'm about to suggest, but don't cook plump helmets. Don't do it. You can eat them raw, or you can brew them, but don't cook them. Because if you cook them, you lose the seeds. If you brew them, you keep the seeds. If you eat them raw, you keep the seeds.
Well, yeah. It's probably a good move.
And I have so much other shit you can cook.
Oh yeah, I mean look at this. We're getting apples and durians and citrons and paradise nuts and fish. Fish.
Yeesh. I wish you could make a magma cookery.
That would be hilarious. A magma kitchen.
Behold, the eating hall. It is a hall designed for eating.
Can I eat the hall?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But that's just a request. I mean, if you're ambitious enough, go for it.
I'm gonna pass.
Thought so.
I mean, it would just be rude to eat the nice dining hall that was made for everyone.
Oh god, I forgot. 2 miners are really slow. Oh god, please, speed the fuck
A
up.
little bit. Well, you didn't pump their skill up through the roof time. We'll get there.
In 4.5 years.
That's nothing to a dwarf.
Alright, so what's the plan? Do you have any plans with Dark for the D&D sessions?
Define plans.
Things I can participate in / care about.
You mean like saving the world?
Yes. Well,
Okay, how
saving the world
world?
is objective. My goal isn't to save the world. My character doesn't blatantly care.
Well, we're hunting down these gigantic crystals.
Yep, my character cares about that. I mean, I can even sense those crystals. It's great.
Yep. And when you explain that to the party, you will instantly be in. It's like, yeah, there's one right actually in this area, as it turns out. Don't specifically know where, I know there is one within 12 miles of here.
Well, okay. The way my sensing works is it has a 12-mile radius of there's something here. And it has around, if Gidran is summoned, it has around a 200-foot directional point location sense, or if he's not summoned, a 30-foot one.
You have to be within 30 feet of the crystal to sense it.
Yeah.
Considering some of them are probably going to end up being invisible, that might actually be useful.
Mm-hmm. Especially if someone's carrying it and I go, you have a crystal.
Yeah, really. It's like, hey, what are you holding? Why do I feel that in every fiber of my being?
Well, Quillo doesn't feel it. Gedran does. And Gedran can scream, he has the fucking crystal! He can even do that from beyond, where when he's in purgatory, he can still communicate with me and say, the crystal's fucking there.
Yeah, no, it's like, hey, which one of you has the Ardvani crystal? Just everyone's just gonna look at you going, how do you know about that?
It's not that he knows it's a crystal. He knows it's a part of the gate of truth. That's all he
Hey,
can
which one of
sense.
you hey, which one of you has a piece of the Gate of Truth? Come on, be honest.
Show of hands. And you're also going to come across some other piece of information that Dark has provided me with, but not you guys.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
So I have a few things that the party needs to know, which is great.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like we're going to run into you, and you can just go Ardvani crystal, or piece of the Gate of Truth. Where is it?
Give it to me now.
And then that's gonna have we're gonna have back and forth. They're probably going to get into an ambush because of the caretaker or something. You're gonna summon Gedren, and we're all just gonna go the fuck.
The fuck is that? Looks like heresy to me.
Well, none of us are religious, so except for Io a little bit, but he's fine.
You have a problem with the undead.
I have a problem with undead. We all do. We kind of have
Lizard kinda looks undead-ish.
It's just rationalize it as a summon monster. It will be fine. Until you start calling it Dad. Then some very, very big questions are going to be asked.
Is he here by will?
Yes.
Kind of.
And no.
Kind of is not a proper answer. Gedran? Yeah. What? What are you?
Before or after I died? Brain don't work so good. Have Sun explain instead.
Brain gun bye-bye.
Huh. Well, the dwarves are looking good.
Yeah, it's going well.
I mean, the mining's a little slow going, but as soon as we get some peasants, we can shove picks to the hands with, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, be great.
That being said, we should really, really find some iron or copper or something.
Yeah, I'm planning on it. It's slow going right now because of the miners.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the moment we find some kind of useful mineral, then we can, like, make some real fucking tools. So the basic picks and stuff you start with are fine and all, but we need to kind of provide for civilization. We're colonists, after all.
Indeed.
Proud colonists who had the great opportunity to colonize a fucking volcano. Was that number correct? Did we really have that many plump helmets?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Ain't nobody gonna be hungry or thirsty in this fortress for a while.
Especially now that I have the brewery and the cookery set up.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a smidgen away from getting the magma forge and stuff set up.
Sweet.
Once
Yeah,
the miner dwarves get their asses over there.
I've honestly never played with magma. It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's great.
Now, on the one hand, I can see why people complain about aquifers, but on the other hand, for me personally, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them because it has actually saved my ass. Because it was winter, the brook had frozen over, my dwarves were thirsty, they wanted water. So I drilled into an aquifer, set up a well, and said, here you go. You can stop complaining now, please.
Yeah, aquifers are generally very, very good. Except I don't particularly like using them because I can always set up different things.
Yeah. Like, I'm personally, now that I'm a little more experienced than I used to be, I like to set up reservoir wells.
Yeah, that's what I set up too.
Oh yeah, we should learn how to make a watermill with this session.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
not
Yeah.
session, but with this fortress.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna probably play until I get the magma stuff set up, and then I'm gonna call it quits there. We can continue recording that because I've been playing Dwarf Fortress since what, 8?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's been long enough.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the first fortress was basically specifically to throw away.
Yes, it was me figuring out and getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, but now that you remember your hotkeys and know how to set up a magma forge and magma smelter, it was new world. Let's try this time.
Yeah.
Fucking Zast the Fast, though.
Legendary dwarf.
Outran all the lava.
He's my hero.
Yeah, no, I can just imagine what was going on through his head. He's like, okay, I count of 3, I turn and run. 1, 2, 3, hook, tink, run!
Although the dwarf's like, why is he running? Oh god, why? Oh god, why?
What have you done? What Armok told me to.
How good is Kairos with kids?
Kairos is great with kids. Why?
You kind of have a bad reputation with them.
I do?
Apparently. Dark and stuff say so.
What do you mean? I'm great. No, I'm not. But Kairos is great with kids. Now, what the parents think is slightly different because, they probably want their children all proper and, like, not rolling around in the mud, having fun. Kairos looks at kids and says, "You know what's fun? Rolling around in the mud."
I live in the mud. Well, sediment, technically. Oh my god, minor dwarves, please. Please.
But yeah, I mean, anything like that is mostly just a case of Kairos being a chaotic influence.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
He's fucking chaotic. I mean, what do you expect?
And guess what your characters can feel? The sensation of a guy foaming from the mouth in the distance. Do you hear that? Yeah, what the fuck is that? It sounds like someone foaming at the mouth. It sounds like someone... It gives me shudders. One dreads to think what that sound is coming from. Bottom of a river, a guy foaming at the mouth with a bunch of summons around him going...
Yeah, I mean, when Kairos meets you, he's probably going to want to, like, pick you up and just go, like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You look a little young to be living under a freaking bridge. Where are your parents?"
Poo.
It's
It's more of, somewhere?
like, did you run away from home?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why would you do such a terrible thing?
My father became occupied with other shenanigans, and I don't know my mother.
Oh, what kind of shenanigans? Like bad shenanigans?
Unneeded to know shenanigans.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we could find you someone who's willing to take you in. Do you have any skills?
I'm coming with you.
What?
Vanishes from sight. Comes up behind you holding your coin purse.
Which you would find hilariously empty, by the way. There'd actually probably just be burnt food in it. I should just write that in. Kairos' coin purse is actually just full of burnt food.
You said
Because it was more convenient to feed Pico.
I thought you said you had like 100 and some platinum burning a hole in your pocket.
I didn't say it was in the coin purse, did I?
You make a very good point. Where is your gold not even stored?
Actually, Kairos would probably actually store it on the inside of his pant.
My character stores it on his person. Where? No one really fucking knows.
Yeah, you just pull out a scarf, put it on a display, just start juggling random bags and objects, and they somehow keep going in and out of the scarf, and you just don't understand what's going on.
Just keep pulling shit out of Hammer's face. It's great.
Yeah, you're like a humanoid Pico at that point.
Yep.
Which Pico will probably love you.
How big is Pico?
About the size of a halfling.
Ah, damn. Too big.
Yeah.
I can't pocket Pico.
Seriously, Sideline, just imagine a seagull almost half your height.
Yeah, I know how big Pico is. It's... I mean, I've held a bald eagle
Huge.
before. Well, I haven't held
Yeah,
one,
no.
I helped one, but...
You know, I want you to appreciate how fucking big Pico is.
Like, if I was confronted with a smaller bird, I would probably just wave my hand and suddenly it vanishes, and you hear squawking from somewhere. Squawking.
And then you let me go out, she'd be like covered in all of your ill-gotten goods.
I'm just waiting for someone to grab me by the ankle, hold me upside down, and say, "Really? You're instructing me on how to be a good person?" And then they shake me, and I just drop full of pocket watches. I say, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" I earned those fair and square.
And there's just going to be like this inevitable like time where Pico, you're gonna find Pico just going through your scarf, and you're gonna shoo her away. And at some point, Dark is going to make you roll to draw something out of your scarf, and you're just gonna pull out a fish.
Son of a bitch! Like, it's like some of my juggler's equipment or something like that.
Yeah. It's like you're just putting on a performance piece. You're just pulling out juggling sticks, and all of a sudden you pull out a fish and you don't know where it came from. But you just act like it's part of the act.
I totally meant to do this on purpose.
Honestly, I have no idea where Pico gets like half of the shit she's got.
Oh, I've actually probably met Pico, because I've seen Pico... Dark specifically described it as I've seen Pico fly over my river, and I've probably waved her a few times and probably given her a fish or something. Because when you live underwater, it's surprisingly easy to catch fish.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you know Pico and Pico likes you, Kairos will instantly like you. I imagine that's probably how we're gonna find you, is Pico's gonna go find you, and Kairos gonna go like, where are you going?
Nope. Much more extravagant than that.
Are you literally just going to explode, like, right after a comment and shout, "There was a firefight"?
No, not that bad.
I imagine we're going to probably take the river north. Are we gonna end up, like, hitting you with the raft or something?
No.
Are you literally just going to jump onto it?
You guys... I've been living in High Rock for a while now.
You mean Grey Rock?
Grey Rock, damn it! I was thinking High Guard. I don't know why.
Yeah. You know, that month timer is probably the event Rick was talking about.
Wait, what?
We had a month of downtime to work with after our house highway shenanigans. So we're probably meeting you at the end of this month.
Probably.
God damn it, Dark. Clever girl. Oh, man. I love the Monday game. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Would some fucking miner go do this? God damn it.
God, I know what you mean.
On break and asleep. Really? Really?
Yep. Look, dwarves have to sleep too. Ooh, someone found prickleberries. You can make wine out of that. Man, just 2 days until the Revenant comes out in Guild Wars. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah, I'm kind of deciding the Elementalist is probably not my forte. I mean, they're flashy and everything, but none of their attacks entertain me like it does with all the other classes. And while they do have some abilities that I thoroughly enjoy, I mean, unless I just go huge tank so that I can actually live long enough to use them, I just feel like I'm so glass cannony.
Because I'm sick and tired. Miners, you don't even haul. You just mine. Only mine.
Oh yeah, I mean, oftentimes, like, the first person I get that's just a straight-up peasant, his entire job is just hauling. You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't even feed the llamas. You just haul shit. That is your entire job description. It actually is a remarkable increase in work efficiency by doing something like that.
Good old fishery. Fishery. Well, at least you're mining. Not necessarily the part I wanted you to mine, but it's mining at least.
It's progress in one way or another. That's one of the funny things about Fortress. You can set up all of these elaborate things beforehand, but if you flag them all to just be like present work projects, they'll all just go so slowly. Which is why I tend to flag dig areas, but not link them to the hallways and stuff. Like, I'll be planning out, like, during the downtime while I'm waiting for other stuff to process. Like, I'll just flag areas and just design the fortress, and then as and when I need to give my miners new jobs, I just, like, okay, I link you to the hallway, and now you have, like, 5,000 tiles to dig. Get to work.
Alright, the magma thing is set up and ready to go. Now someone just needs to go mine the last bit of it. Which I'm okay with people delaying on, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody faster than Zasta fast, but you know, hopefully they can at least outrun some lava. But I mean, these are dwarves specifically sent to colonize the volcano. I'm sure they can handle it. Come to think of it, shouldn't you have installed a floodgate to keep magma crabs from creeping out?
Maybe. He lived! Hey!
Woohoo!
I really like Dwarf Fortress. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I know, and they just keep adding to it.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I remember when trees were single-tile entities.
Yeah! That's why I was confused when you said, wait, fruit trees? What the fuck are these? Oh! Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, no, now trees are like actually fucking trees.
Very nice trees.
Oh, and you get so much wood for cutting them down now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to learn to stop fucking with my knife. 'Cause I've already given myself like 3 small lacerations.
Well done.
What can I say? It's entertaining. Kids, don't play with knives. Trust me, I've just hurt myself. Of course, that's probably one of the few things Kairos will tell children not to play with. It's like, kids, don't play with knives, don't play with fire, and don't play with women's hearts, and you'll be fine.
To be fair, actually, don't play with anything metal.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, Kyrus is a druid.
Yep.
Metal is bad.
What? What? What does metal even mean to druids? I mean, come on.
Like, just ripping out some of the earth and then just refining it into an unnatural state and purposing it for nothing but war.
What about metal pots?
Kyrus is pretty much happy just cooking fish that's speared on a stick over fire alongside some, like, nuts, fruits, and fern roots.
I think Kyrus would like my character, because as far as you know, I don't carry any metal.
Yeah. Of course, if I shook you up and down, you'd probably jingle.
That's from coins and pocket watches.
Oh, hey, migrants. Or no, that's merchants.
Yeah, it's merchants. I mean, I've already had one shipment of migrants.
Yeah.
But there was like 2 people there. It was really annoying.
God, yeah, I mean, the first migrant wave is always disappointing.
Not in the last fortress. I got like 6 people from that.
Okay, but to be fair, that was a penal colony. You know how dwarves are.
Yeah.
They always go insane, and then they have all these people in prison they don't know what to do with.
I just freaked the
But
fuck
here
out for
we
no
are,
reason.
colonizing a damn volcano. It's great.
I don't actually know what I want from you.
What is something we're going to need here? I have no idea. The yak. We had a female yak, didn't we? And a male bull. Something like that.
Cheese! We need cheese! Bring me all the
You
cheese!
should probably also request
Cheese!
cheese for everyone. But should also probably request some turkeys.
Probably, I like turkeys.
A couple of cats probably wouldn't be bad. I mean, especially with a refuse pile going from a fishery, yeah, they will not starve.
Leave me the fuck alone! Oh, this is what you want. Short swords? Okay. Rings? Ooh. Rings will be 187% the price? Wow! Really want fucking rings.
Damn.
Note to self, pump out fucking rings.
God, dwarves are such funny creatures. They'll literally drink anything that has the smallest amount of alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's strange.
Hey, Ernst! I just found out a way to make alcohol from animal fat!
Oh, geez, that's right!
Problem is, it came from a marsh titan.
That sounds delicious!
God, all that magma. That is going to turn into the best defense system ever. Why the fuck do I have the Jigglypuff song on my fucking playlist?
It's a good question, Torrin. I was wondering if you could answer that for me.
I think it just kind of came with all of the rest of the music.
Alright, I want to take a moment to do my annual spaz out moment. Ready?
Sure.
I don't want to go bald at 20! Yeah.
Aren't you already over 20?
No, I'm only 18.
Oh well.
Yeah, I've already started.
God,
I've already seen.
Thinking you're 20.
Really? Wow. I keep seeing the onsets of baldness. It's fucking annoying. I don't wanna go bald.
Sorry, dude.
I like my hair. It's nice and fluffy.
Yeah, I'm told I have great longevity of hair, actually.
Well, you a fucking lucky ducky.
Yeah.
You have the luckiest of duckies.
Yeah, like my grandfather, who's like fucking 80, just damn close to it. Like at least 70. Maybe late.
People keep telling me.
Yeah, he's about 70. Still got a pretty damn near full head of hair.
People keep telling me that baldness comes from your mother's side of the family, but I keep responding with, my mom's side of the family is bald, my father's side of the family is bald, so I'm screwed.
I don't think I have baldness in either side of my family.
Well, yeah. Tetrahedrite.
Let me just rub it in some more. Tetrahedrite? What?
Yes. Tetrahedrite. Silver and copper.
Yes. That is nice. We can use that.
Now, hopefully, the finding of tetrahedrite distracted him from rubbing it in.
No, I mean, if you were here, I'd literally just have my hand on the back of your head and just be like rubbing it. Just going, I'm rubbing it in. That you're going to lose all of this. And I will not be donating.
I'll probably get some... At some point, like when I'm 20, I'll probably go I'll probably go insane for one moment and go to television advertisements and say, "Do you have hair loss cream?" And they'll say, "Yes, yes, I do," and I'll get it, I'll buy it, use it, and then you'd be sad when they bullshitted me.
Yeah, talk to a doctor about that one.
You, sir, are stone worker. Even though it says Fisher Dwarf on your title, you are stone worker.
You have been temporarily reassigned.
No, not temporarily. I have enough Fisher Dwarves.
Oh, he's a new Fisher Dwarf.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Welcome to the Stonemasons. Your job is to build shit and kill Templar.
And we're all out of Templar.
Yep, sorry. To be fair, I have no idea who the, what the fuck the Stonemasons or Templar are even really about. I honestly just don't give a fuck.
Nope, don't either.
Oh, God. So, how are we planning on weaponizing this lava? I mean, I see you're building a residential district over an optimal path to the entrance to the fortress that the lava should take for maximum fun.
No, you need the lava pouring in from above. Probably gonna go up 4 Z levels and put it there.
You know what? That sounds like an excellent idea.
It's almost like I was elected Baron of this fortress and you were a re-elected guy with hammer.
Hey, look. I'm also the farming and fishery advisor.
Guy with hammer.
Fine, I'm just gonna take the hammer, and I'm gonna just go over here for a while. Enjoy your barony.
Speaking of which, I should probably make you your hammer.
I wouldn't mind a crossbow or something either.
You get a hammer. Silver one.
Okay. That's fine.
Everyone gets silver hammers. Only silver!
I'm guessing the copper is going to be used for like picks and axes and
Picks,
such.
axes, and armor.
Copper armor? Oh god.
Hey, unless I can find iron and something like that, ain't gonna do much good.
Well, I mean, it's possible we could find some cassiterite and get some tin.
That would be nice.
Bronze is pretty good. Very few times have I ever run into cassiterite and gotten tin.
Well, anyways, the magma stuff is set up, so I'm gonna call it. Thanks for watching Dwarf Forges.
Alright.